Hi guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to Gist with Genevieve. My name is Genevieve, some of you already know, and I'm a YouTuber based in the city of Abuja, Nigeria. Today I have a guest on my channel. Okay, I have a guest for the very first time. Gist with Genevieve has a guest. Yeah! So welcome to my channel. This is Aisha Jags. I'm going to tag her YouTube channel on the description of the video. I'm going to tag her everywhere. Please also check her out. She is a YouTuber too, based in the city of Abuja. She's a mother of 3 adorable children, and I mean, you can see she's a beauty. Okay, so we met each other on the streets of YouTube, Instagram, and we vibed to some certain things, motherhood, wifeyhood, and all. So here she is, Aisha. Welcome to my channel.
Thank you so much for having me, Jenny.
All right,
this was on anybody's channel.
Okay.
So, thank you for having me.
All right, okay. So nice. Okay, let me say on behalf of my subscribers, nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you guys.
On this video, I'm going to be asking Aisha a few questions on motherhood and some issues that we find common. Okay, so you guys should stay with us on this video and enjoy. Okay, so if you have comments in regards to this video, leave it in the comment section, and please be nice. Watch this video to the end, and of course subscribe to our channels. Thank you. Let's get to the video immediately. So question number 1, would you japa from this country? You know that we're having japa wave now. Everybody's leaving the country for one reason or the other. People are leaving the country, and it's understandable, but in your own case, will you japa from this country if you're earning 50 million?
Well, in my own case, it's actually different because, as you said, I don't think I can survive abroad for now.
Okay.
And because I have a partner that is not going to relocate anytime soon, and I don't think I can do it alone. My kids are still very small. I don't think I would get the best version of myself, because over there you are by yourself. You don't have help and all of that. And I don't think I can survive. Sincerely, I don't think I can, because my kids they are almost the same age. My eldest is 5, she'll be 6 on Monday. But
wow.
I don't think I can actually cope without help,
help.
Because my husband won't be there, because I know definitely he's not going. So it's just be me and the kids. I'll be miserable. They won't get the best version of their mom.
But what about the fact that there is better life abroad? I mean, not like we are not having good life in Nigeria, but just that there is just better.
I just feel like you would only get a better life if you that are there, you are going to be the best version of yourself. I think I'll be miserable, because I like having my families around.
Okay,
I'm a family person.
Okay.
And over there can be very lonely.
Very lonely, really.
And just imagine you are raising your kids in a lonely place by yourself.
Depression.
It's just the height of it. And
depression.
The better health I'm looking for, I might not even be able to enjoy, because I'll just be a shadow of myself, because my partner won't be there. I won't have it. She doesn't even have to be paid help. Like, if I need to go out, even when I didn't have help, if I need to go out, I can't drop my kids to my sister's house.
And just that support.
People are you cannot come and put your own burden on them again.
No,
because they are striving for themselves. So right now, the state that I am right now at this stage of my life, I don't
Okay, so with this question you answered, this second question has been overtaken. Would you get help raising kids? Would you want to get help raising kids now?
I'm an advocate for get help. Get help, because I'm not, suffragette you don't get award for suffragette
at all.
There's no best award for because I'm the one that wake up, I bathe my children, cook their food, that we dress them up. You now say you're the best mom in the whole wide world. No. If you are the type of mom, if you enjoy doing those things, good and fine. And if you've already done a lot of work by bringing them to this world,
I'm telling you,
then you now come and be miserable because you want to have the best mom. Like,
best mom tag. That's it. Best mom in the whole world.
It doesn't work for me. See, if getting help is going to label me a bad mom. Please, I'm a bad
You're
mom.
not a bad mom.
If,
No.
because that's what people, that's
No.
what people like. I have people that they'll be like, so you and someone else beat my child. No, I cannot allow someone else to beat my child. The thing is, it took me time to get here. I was the type of mom that if I'm going everywhere, I go with my kids. I don't allow anybody to do anything for them. But I noticed that I don't even have time for myself. I'm burnt out. I'm tired most of the time because, and then when I'm not tired, those children, I'm lashing out at them.
Exactly.
Because my children cannot even drop spoon. I'll shout, don't drop that.
Don't even mess up the house. Don't do,
Because I'm doing everything. I'm overwhelmed. So just I'm an advocate for get help.
But the thing about getting help is, that there's a downside to it. Getting help, you hear a lot of stories about this nanny doing the most.
Yes.
Doing the most. Growing up, it was crazy because even family members came to live with us growing up, and some of the horrible experiences that we had growing up is the reason why many people are saying let me do without help. People that are saying that they don't want to get help, it's not because they really do not want to, but because January, February, like 4 helps passed my house within 2 months.
I know. I have a video on my channel about help.
Yes.
In fact, my dad watched that video and was like, "You forgot some." My dad said, he watched the video and he said, "No,
you forgot some.
He wish he was there."
You were reminded you of all of
the type of person that is not. I'm not being very spiritual, but when I want something, I speak to God about it because I know I cannot do it alone.
You can't.
God see, when I have a help that says I'm living by this time, I'll start praying that God, the next one that will come. I've suffered in 6 weeks. I had more than 20 helps in 6 weeks because I was taking 2 at once. Because I wanted to have a big house that I cannot clean by myself. I have 3 kids.
I can totally relate with that.
Really. Like I'll just pray, God, please help me. And I try, even though I have help, I'm always in their business. I am everywhere in this house. I enter anywhere, anyhow. Even where my brother is, I enter. I want to know what is happening. My brother will say that I have a fufu.
What does that mean?
That I'm very inquisitive. I want to know what's
everything.
So,
but you're the woman of the house.
No,
you can't delegate everything.
Even though I have help, my kids, like my help is still they are still doing what I want them to do for the kids. Like I'm still there. Like I'm in every process. I'm there, but I'm not doing it alone. We are doing it together. It's a joint task force. All of us have to do together because sincerely, you can't. Like I don't see myself doing it alone.
You can't. I love the emphasis on praying about it because, to be honest, these things, life is more spiritual.
I want a help, and when I get help, let's tell them, do you like children? That's the first nice one.
Yeah.
And funny, when I was getting my nanny, I asked her, I said, have you ever worked with kids before? She said, she used to work in a place that they have kids. I was like, what were you doing for the kids?
The kids, yeah.
I need to know, it's not everybody that likes kids. It's not everybody that can tolerate kids. It's not everybody that, even you as a mom, there's some things that your kids will do and you
lash out.
But because you are their mother, you would have it at the back of your mind that this is what this baby
does. You can't throw the baby away.
Yes. But just imagine someone that doesn't like kids or doesn't have a good heart, you now left the person with your child.
They can even I don't want to talk about the crazy things that,
because there was a video of a mom that was beating a child. You see the child what's it called?
Some assaulted.
I could not watch. I closed my eyes. Like, subhanallah, like, what is this? That was what I was saying in my head. Like, what is this? That's the child's mother.
Yeah.
Not talk of, like, it really takes prayer. It's just prayer.
Honestly.
I'm not good at anything or saying I'm checking the helps. And it's just
prayer. It's God.
And I always tell my helps, like the same way I speak to my kids, I'll tell them, be on your best behavior. Don't frustrate your auntie. Yes, I talk to my kids. Like, I talk to them. I'll tell them. Because as I was telling one of my friends which day yesterday that these children, they listen. They know that you can talk to them. Please don't frustrate auntie. Listen to your auntie. When I'm going out, I ask them, please, what do you want? If you want them to ask me, if you want to talk to me, let them call the phone. Don't frustrate you, because even if me as your mother, if you frustrate me, I will beat you. But don't frustrate this me because they will not want to, and I don't want them to hurt you. So be on your best behavior.
Nice.
Yes, I will always talk to my kids. Like,
talk to them about the helps. Yes.
When there is a problem, and what I do is, it's just God that is helping me. When my child complain about something, to me about my health, I don't call my health separately and my child. I call them
Together.
And I make sure that my kids have a sense that I'm not supposed to be scared of this person. Let
Yes.
me voice out when this person is doing this thing.
Yes, okay.
So even sometimes, like, and that has a downside because some kids, children, they used to try and test you with lie. They will lie small, and then they will now see your reaction. I'll tell my child, if that child is the one that is wrong in front of that nanny, I'm going to correct you, and if I need to spank you, you know that you're not supposed to lie. You're supposed to tell the truth,
no matter who or what is involved.
If I'm doing something they don't like, and immediately I apologize, so they know that there's nobody that they cannot confront.
Good. That is one parenting.
Some helps, they will intimidate the child.
So that's one thing that every mother should do. I keep telling my helps that there are things you don't see, there are things you don't do to my child, and whenever I teach my children to apologize to the help, respect,
say thank
you, yes, to the help. So that was why when I had a help that could not apologize to me, I said, why are you like this? Even my children, I tell them to apologize to you. I teach them to respect you. So what I am teaching my children to give to you, you cannot even give me that is even paying you salary. You have something is wrong.
And that kind of person,
it's upbringing. Something is wrong to stay there. Yes, something is very wrong with their up. So it goes a long way to see whatever my help is doing. It does not affect the way I train my children. I will raise my children to have respect, discipline, to be who they are, no matter what situation.
The basics of that respect is please, thank you,
excuse me. Can I? Even though, okay.
Like even my baby, when he wants to ask for something, even though he's not talking, I say no. Say, mommy, can I have biscuit? Say, mommy, can Iba have biscuit, please? I say yes. So far you're saying it, whichever one, say it.
No problem.
But I feel like if those kids respect the help that is helping with their day, if you have a good one, they'll feel like, okay, the child is not disrespecting me. Why would I be mean to this child? I try. You must respect them. They are your aunties. I even tell them. There are some parents that they say they want their kids to call their nanny Miss or this thing. I'm not against them, but me, my kids and my nanny spend more time with my kids than I do. I'm here now. They are there.
So they call them auntie.
Yes.
So for me, I tell them to call them by their names. I don't do auntie. The reason why I don't do auntie, even in their school, they don't do auntie. So that auntie, I'm trying to protect my child
from
familiarity. Yes.
But the child is always with the help.
No, I want him to have an understanding that this person works for you. Do you understand? Let it not be overdue. All those people that had their cousins molest them, that had their aunties, is over familiarity.
Yeah.
So I want them to constantly know, as much as you're my help, that this person works for you.
Yes.
So that the person will not lord over you when I'm not around onto your auntie. Do you understand?
That's where that in front of them they are
correcting them.
In fact, there was a day my son made one statement. Was like, auntie is watching tablets. Is that what she's supposed to do? She's not supposed to be working. I said, I corrected her, like, no, keep quiet, don't say that. But I understood that you understand that they are working.
We're working, yes.
They are
working for.
Do you understand? That was what he said. I quickly told him, they are not doing, like, their work is done. You can do whatever it is that they are doing at that time. But I picked out that my son knows,
they always know.
They are working for, so it's not as if they are their father's auntie or their mother's
auntie. Good. That's nice. Okay, so the balance. All right. Generally, I want to know your opinion with family planning. Did you plan your kids? Did you have family planning, or did you just back to back, or did you pull and pray like some of us?
Pull and pray.
So
what your opinion? End of your
So what's your opinion on family planning?
So for me, when I started having kids, I tried. I had a fertility issue for the first 1 year plus.
Okay.
So when I had my first child, I wasn't thinking of planning any child. And when I got pregnant with my second child, when that one was 7 months, so there was no planning. And it's in my case it was different because I had gone through all sorts of treatment for infertility. And so when I had the first baby, I was already thinking of it, God, don't let me experience secondary infertility. So when the second one came and it was immediate, I was like, God, thank God. But you guys, after I had that one, I knew that having 2 kids under two, I be under
Two under two.
was hectic. It was a lot for me. It was really really draining, and I was like, okay, no, this, even if I'm having a next baby, I have to plan it. But planning without doing anything about it is not planning. I was saying it. In fact, all my friends said, no, I'm not done. I'm done for now. Till they still laugh at me with it, but because I said I was done for now. I didn't do anything. I didn't. We're putting our prayer until we put our prayer. Said this boy is coming.
For how long now? How long? What's the age gap between your second and the third?
1 year. 1 year, 10 months. It was already 1 year old when I got pregnant with him, with the third one. So after I had my last baby, 6 months and immunization, I did family plan. Because I don't want story.
You're done for now.
Done for me. I'm done. If it's left to me, I'm done. But my husband, he wants a girl, and there's no guarantee. So
knowing what you know now, what would you do differently in marriage and motherhood with all the experience that you've had? As you've been married for 8 years. Yes, you've been married for 8 years and you have 3 children. What is that one thing that you will say, okay, I'm experienced, I would give a younger mom?
For motherhood, I would say you have to, that you can't do it or you can't know it all. You sincerely cannot do it alone, because I tried to have kids. I was trying. You know that I've experienced infertility. So those children, they were like gold. Nobody will touch them. Nobody will do anything. When I had help, they helped. The only thing they helped can never help me bring spoon for my child. It was that bad.
Hi.
Those children, they were like eggs. My husband would be like that he would not want me to be around people that have not had kids before are trying, because to look like I'm rubbing it off on them. Because that was the way before I had my third baby, that was where I was. Even with my third baby's pregnancy, I was still doing everything. I would back one and hold one. I would not allow anybody to touch them. So I didn't. It was telling on my mental health, because I could not do anything for myself. I was not working on anything to make myself a better person. I was just in this motherhood thing. Thank God, finally, this is the children I tried for. I finally have them. Now, it feels like if I let someone else handle them, they'll disappear. So I was just doing everything, and you can't do it all.
You can't.
And in marriage, when I just got married, I used to compare my husband to my dad.
Really?
Yes. I used to say, my dad will do this, why are you not doing it?
Hey! Maybe he did not send you back to your father's house.
Why did you
marry your father? Exactly. Me, I would have asked you. Why people can marry your father now?
That was a big mistake. That was a big mistake, because I would sincerely compare my husband. I'm like, why my dad? Because my dad, Anton is an understatement. He was inside our business. In fact, he was inside. She was shy inside our business.
Even your dad, for your dad to be watching your YouTube channel, you're okay. It makes a lot of sense.
He was inside our business, like
okay,
comparing so many things, and it was very obvious. And he knows that I'm the only girl, so I'm a daddy's girl. So it really, really, like, it took a toll on our relationship, because I would always compare, and I would say to his face, like, wow, my dad is this, because he married me young. I was young. I was very young when I got married. So that's the only man, the only proper man figure that I had in my head. So I'll be like, my dad does this. Even in the house, he does this. Why are you not doing it? Then when I realized that it was harming my marriage, I had to take a step back. It took time. Like, okay, he's his own person. He does not have to be. He can't be. Even my brothers can't be like my dad.
Exactly.
Not talk of someone that is not my blood.
And to be honest, even if he's not like the way your dad was, it doesn't mean that he's not a good man.
Yes, exactly.
That is what it is. That's what comparison does. Comparison would be like it will cast a dark shadow on the good things you should be focusing on, and then you will just be comparing. To be honest, you are lucky. Some persons will tell you, okay, to your father's house, you can go to your father's house. Are you serious?
I did that a lot.
Wow. No. Comparison of any sort is wrong.
Even kids,
comparing your kids. Comparison is very, very, very bad. Wow. Okay. If you had to choose early marriage or older marriage, which one would you?
Early marriage.
Early marriage.
Early
Okay.
marriage for me.
Okay.
Because I I don't know what people outside are facing now, but I'm glad I did not. I did not face it because
Faces.
like guys are.
Scarce.
It's not even that they are scarce. Girls, as it's just different. It's like when I got married, I was not. I didn't even know that I would get married. It's not even in my like. If you
Not
asked
your
me that time, like
agenda.
in 5 years, where will you be? I would have told you that maybe working. I didn't think I would get
Get
married.
married.
It came like I met my husband in less than a year. We got married. Like it was fast. It was
I think that's one thing that we both share in common. Okay, I was into the whole career,
yeah.
career,
When I was even in
career.
school.
Instead of Nabella, I went to go and get pregnant. I feel I've graduated. I went to go and get pregnant, and I saw myself getting married immediately. It wasn't like in 2017. If someone had asked me in January if we're getting married that year, I would say no. I want to talk of getting married in the middle of the same year. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So okay,
When marriage
nice.
is nice, you won't be out there facing whatever. And if it doesn't work for
Like
you,
the street is
it's hard
crazy.
though.
It's very
I
hard.
have friends that are single. I have sisters that
The
are
street,
single.
the uncertainty. You
Yes.
know, there is this security.
And now things are even worse. As at then, 2014, that I was still single, it was even better. Now it's bad
It's
though.
worse. You know, there's this security that it gives you if you marry well, if you're fortunate to marry well, it gives this form of security. But for some people, they are intentional about building their life to a particular level
Before they.
before getting married. I've met a lady who said, I beg, to be honest, I don't envy people who are married. Okay, we're talking about, what motherhood is doing. We're just talking about my career and all. And she was like, I don't envy you at all. Do I want to get married someday? Yes. Do I want to have kids someday? Yes. But look at where I want to be by the time I'm doing all that. I'm like, wow. And I also learned that childbearing at a younger age is easier
Yes, I
than
heard so.
at when you're older. Even though people also
Yes,
have
even me, I noticed my first pregnancy and
pregnancy.
this thing. But you see that
the
last
t-
one.
exactly. So the older you get, the more difficult it is. But it will not happen for everybody the same way. At the end of the day, it won't happen for everybody the
And
same
you know
way.
that now, successful women, men see them as a threat.
Oh well, those men, I beg, I beg, I beg, I
Like
beg.
it's bad.
Those men should go and work on their what would they
But
be
you know
working
one thing
on their
I wish
self-esteem
that
and ego.
sometimes I used to wish I like well sometimes I would think, okay, maybe if I didn't get married early, I wish that I had like a proper structure for my life, like I was working. Because if you were working before you got married and started having kids, you would tailor your life
Along
around
that
that
path.
work.
Yeah.
Or if it's a really terrible job and you don't have time, maybe so you have to quit the work. But if it's something that is still reasonable and when you start having kids, when you now get a job, you now say, I want a job that is flexible and I can work with my family. But if you got married while you were doing that work, you would have tailored your family needs.
But do you
and all
know,
of that.
coming from somebody, me, I've been a working mom and I've been a stay-home mom. I can tell you for free that as much as I miss my career, the fact that I had to go on a career break, I also appreciate the fact that my kids come back from school and I am able to have this conversation with them about their day.
So you can pick them up.
Pick them up by myself. Do you get? I love every moment I'm spending with these children. You know, child development, once you're getting to like 5-6 years, they are moving.
They are moving.
So that's
They are moving. My daughter, she'll be 6 on Monday.
They are
The
moving.
thing that she has listed out for her birthday, she wrote it.
Good. So they are moving. The first 5 to 6 years of their life is the most important. So, coming from somebody that have been, when I was working, it was my child will be sick, and you have to go to work, and you're taking permission to go and take care of your sick child, and they're looking at you like, do you get? You're closing work at 6, and it's like you're not doing enough. So there's always this pressure of giving your best at work and also giving your best at home. At the end of the day, one of them must suffer. One of them must.
No. You can't even balance.
You can't balance. One must suffer. Just look at it very well. It's either you're not having enough time with your kids, or one must, or you're behind. One must be lagging. You can't have it I'm not saying that there are no successful career women, successful 9 to 5 moms. That's not what I'm saying. But check it. One must be taking your time more. So it's about you picking which one you want to do. For me, I'm enjoying the fact that I'm on a career break, and by the time I'm out of this career break, my kids would have gotten to the point where I would have instilled the things that I want to see in them when I'm not around.
Yeah.
I would have gotten a particular form of orderliness that I would have gotten in them, so that I can now supervise them from afar. But you see the little nothings, the little things lying on your body, staying with you, coming to you
You
for
can't
succor.
get that back.
You can't get it. The time is gone. Before you know it, my daughter will start wearing high heels. You see, your daughter is already requesting for
restaurants, for birthday.
Do you understand? You will not be wondering, where did all that
they will
time?
off light and bring cake with lights.
Are you serious?
The lights when we're in the restaurant.
She has attended birthday. Oh.
They will off light. They will not bring the cake. Everybody will not stand up and say
happy birthday for her. That's the whole thing about being there for your kids. No matter, see, I'm going to be encouraging any mom who is sacrificing their time, the part of their lives now to raise their children.
Yeah.
It is a phase. And trust me, it will pass, and you will thank yourself. Yes, you will thank yourself for taking this time out, because you can pick up from your career at any time and you meet up. Some people start their lives at 40. Some people start running that dream company at 50. But you see, the time lost in the lives of your children, you can never. So I'm encouraging you, if you're feeling sad, well, the only thing you can do is don't just stay doing nothing. Just be developing by the side. It's either you're taking courses, you're learning, you're doing something else you love. Yes, lost, exactly. And so that it won't be like time has passed and nothing was happening in your life.
One of my friends will say if you just think that being a mom is all, that when those children are grown up, they'll ask you, Mommy, what were you doing?
Exactly. So they won't even understand. They'll be like, this person's mom is working with.
Because that's why some people will be like, when their children, they would expect so much from kids. Like these children, they did not beg us to bring them to
at all.
So raising them, you should not have that back your mind that one day I'm going to repeat. Yes, we all pray that we'll repeat our labor, but you can't put that pressure on a child.
They're not investments. They're not investment. They're not your investment.
Returns from.
No, they're not your investment. They are your responsibility.
It's your responsibility. No, they did not even write letters. Like there was one story I heard that the girl sued her parents that they didn't ask her permission before they gave birth to her.
My God. How would they have actually? I beg. All these Oyibo people, please let's get to the next question. So, okay, this one is, how long should maternity leave be?
So maternity leave ends.
It doesn't ever end, really.
Doesn't end.
You know, in Nigeria, private sector will give you 3 months. These 3 months, if
that's when the baby needs the mom. See, mothers, we are going through a lot.
We are going through. If you see any mother, find small money, squeeze into
dollars
or pounds. Squeeze,
not naira.
Not naira. squeeze some dollars into our hands. Honestly, it's not easy. So, to the final question I'm going to ask you. Okay, the reason why I'm asking this question is because when my mom came for Omugo, when she came for Omugo for my first child, that was as a first-time grandma.
Okay.
She was saying that she was really thanking God that she has to do Omugo in this era where they no longer use napkins. So I'm going to be asking you, have you ever imagined your life as a mother if there were no diapers?
From all my rest, people know that I like soft life. I don't like hard life. I remember when my first child had diaper rash, and it was really bad. And somebody suggested that we should stop using diaper and we should try cloths because maybe she's reacting to diaper. I said we'll try another brand of diaper. But napkin. Wash. Or is it disposable napkin that will be throwing away? Those students, no, please. I like soft life.
Diapers, please.
I'm team diaper.
And you know another thing, let me give you an explanation that my mom also gave. She said back in the days that at night, the baby will be peeing and pooing They will pack it up in a bucket. At night, they will now soak it. They will sort it. You will use water to rinse out the poop first. Then you now soak with hot water. It must be hot water. And there is this poop that is usually very stubborn, yellow, and all those
poop with breast milk. That's very, and it stains.
It stains. So you have to use hot water and jig if you want to soak it overnight. Then in the morning, they will now bring it out. Everywhere will smell.
That's why that time they used to give mothers at home plenty gifts when they are going, because
it's work. They will start washing. Hey, my mom was seriously thanking God that this our mugo is soft.
It's soft.
It's very soft like
soft life is good.
See, they have in their own time. Hey, thank God that at the end of the day that God has made motherhood to become easier for us. So a few things that I've taken out from this video, from me personally, I'm going to be saying that I got from our guests is, firstly, you can't come and kill yourself with motherhood.
I beg, there is no award for suffer.
There is no award for suffer here. See, anything where concern strong woman, I don't come on my hand. I'm not strong.
I'm very soft. I can get better than that.
I'm very, very soft. Another thing I really picked is comparison. You cannot see in this life. All of us, we are running on our own
different race. Everybody's grace. Whatever is different.
So you can't afford to come and compare yourself. And another very, very important point I picked is about raising kids and with nanny. I love the way you are handling it. See, if you're that woman that honestly, there's some women that if they feel that they're comfortable with their nanny, they can relax. Do you understand? So one thing is, no matter how good your helps are, you are still in charge of your home.
Yes.
You have to have eyes
they are there to help, not to do the job.
So you're there to have eyes. You're supposed to have eyes on every single details going on. Do you know, let me tell you something that happened one day. I entered my pantry. Just entered my pantry randomly. I don't know what I was looking for. My hand just went wham to just pick up something. See wraps of chocolate, sweets, biscuits that my help has been stealing. She will eat, she will put it there. She immediately my hand entered there, but I just called her and asked her, who did this? Who? She not still lying. I said, please don't lie.
Have done it?
I don't eat all these things. I don't. My husband will not eat it and hide it there.
Your husband eat it.
He will hide it. That's what I'm saying. He won't eat it and hide it there. And you see, these my children, they will not eat it and hide it there. They will on the floor. Oh, don't lie to me. She now said, Emma, she's the one. But the way she was looking at me, she was astonished. She'll be like, this woman, waiting carry you go there.
It's not your house.
It's my house. I know every part of this house. I told her you were surprised.
That stays in the picture. My nanny and my husband are there. I don't used to knock. They are women. What are they? Because when I'm going inside like this, I just open the door. No, most times when I'm even going, like it's not time that they will have their bag or something. Because if they have their bag, maybe during the day, maybe sometimes when my kids are in school and she's at home, there's nothing to do. She just want to see what is happening there. That's that my younger brother said that I'm very inquisitive. I will be looking for what is not there. I'm not just not cool. I open the door. She'll not sign. I say, I'm greeting you. There's nothing. I just came to greet you. That way, even my help, they are free. They can ask me, and because I'm free with them, and they know that when I'm playing, when I'm not. But they know that this house, every corner, in fact, I'm not that tell them. I know where I kept this thing. Carry it from there. Sometimes, like when you put something, you know that they can be very funny. Maybe they want to take something and they didn't ask you. They will not go hide it till I go. But because they know that I'm around, they will not be. They will hide it. I will remove that. I will not even confront you. I just need to put it back
where it's supposed to be.
I just said, mommy. I said, what? I said, nothing. I said, I heard you. What did you say? I said, nothing. Me. I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere. I'm nowhere. You not even know. You not even wonder. And see, this my slippers. I went there. Doesn't make sound.
Noiseless.
You know that I'm funny.
Oh my God! Thank you.
I'm just shocked. Like, she's here again.
Oh my God! I'm having a very, very nice time. Okay, it's been so much fun having you here. It's been so amazing. It's good to meet people. when you
It's
meet
really, really
people
nice.
and honestly you exchange ideas and
Yeah.
listen to how people do the things they do, people who are winning at what they do. Okay, it's really, really nice to have you here, Aisha.
Same
Nice
here.
to
Thank
meet
you for
you.
having
Thank you.
me.
I think I should get a pillow, just like Dara. You have a pillow where if you come to my channel, you sign that pillow.
Exactly, and I'm
You
the
understand? You're
first
the
guest.
first. Don't worry, guys. This video is going places. It's going places.
I
Thank
trust
you.
this.
Thank you so much. If you've watched this video to this point, you are family. Thank you. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, click that button, subscribe to my channel. Check out her channel too at
I have a
Aisha Jazz.
video on my channel as
Of
well.
course, yes, there's a
You can
video
check
on her
out.
channel, so also check it out. It's true, but don't even tell them at the beginning of this video,
Mm.
okay? So there's a video on her channel too, so check out that video, watch that video, subscribe to her channel, like it, engage, please, okay? Thank you guys for watching to this point. Love you. Bye, and
Thank
see you
you.
in my next video. Bye, guys.